Right, welcome back. This week is just going to be some just tedious bits really, just like little bits of infill where I've gone round and just filling in little bits, you know, because I've gone ahead, tacked loads of bits up. So this week is literally just infilling and then making a start on starting to put the filler into places where it needs filler. But yeah, that's it. So let's carry on and show you what I've managed to achieve this week. Right, so I want to address these corners today. So I've cut myself a small bit of metal out. We have had a bit of a kind of a sort out in the garage, which we should be doing the rest of the week as well. I've tried to make a bit more room, got rid of a bit either side, made a bench in that corner, but need to get on with this. Just want to get it done. Right, so I need to infill this. So put myself another bit of rough plate out. Yeah. See if that fits. Right, so I've got loads of these little holes to fill up, so I'll show you how I did that one. So getting a little pen out. Mark my little circle. Right, that's just a normal magnet. But Holds it in there reasonable. Right, this is another bit I've got to infill. So I've cut myself another bit of the roof what was back here. I've cut myself a chunk of that off. I just need to get this offered up in there. Right, we've done a ton of welding all around this bit and the lower bit, and I've done across here, but it's rigged up a little bit, which I was kind of expecting. So it's better to dress this down just a touch, and then I can just make it good with some filler. I mean, this has come out all nice, but yeah. Right, get some filler mixed up. I can't find any of my normal spreaders, so I've got this crappy thing. Right, now we're on to the tedious bit of like filling in some little holes and bits and bobs. So I've just been cutting circles and some half circles and stuff like that. So I'm going to get on and put them in, and then it's just down to little bits, well, start doing the body filler and stuff like that. But down to the bit I don't like is all the stupid little bits. So, and I've got to cap these both ends on the doors. There's some little returns to finish on these, and then it is literally just body filler. And I want to find 2 more tying points for the deck I've made in here. I found 2 in my garage. I'm going to see if I can hunt down and find 2 more. So I just want 4 corners to tie down. But yeah, so let's get on and weld these in. And obviously there's quite a bit of grinding and cleaning up to do. And then I'm probably just going to Raptor line all this, and I've got to make 2 panels to go in the back here as well to cover up the backs of these doors, and then that should be about it. So I've just cut a little disc and I've stuck a magnet to it, and it helps keep it in kind of flush. It's pretty good. It just, all the magnet does is try and pull the arc away, but it's good enough to get a couple of tacks on, and then you can just buzz around it, or just tack it like I've done with these ones, just tack around it, and then once that's done, then we can seal it up. Make a panel for that little one, and I was a bit of a wally. I wasn't using my spot weld drill to drill these, so I pulled them out, so I've got to fill that one up, but I'm going to make a patch to sit in there, and then once this is all like, say, Raptor lined or something, they should fill some of this up, make it look a bit nicer. Right, so remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.